Hello and very welcome once again to this particular session of the current affairs. Today we are going to learn the current affairs of 24th of September. So let's start. So the first thing before we start, let's see that what are the things we are going to discuss. So international news, national news, state news. We already have banking, science and sports. Important days, ranks and reports, awards, summit and appointments. And at last, very important, we will summarize that what we have learned. Before we start, the images used in our slide deck are for educational purpose only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. India and Bhutan deepen cooperation on food and safety regularity standards. I hope you remember in the last session we discussed about it. So let's just revise it. So Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, which is taking care of all the type of food items and related things in India and their regularities. They held a bilateral meeting with the Bhutan Food and Drug Authority. So the meeting took place during the Global Food Regulators Summit at Bharat Mandapam. So a particular Global Food Regulators Summit was being held in Delhi. Remember this point as well. This is also becomes important. Discussion focused on implementing the agreement signed on 21st March 2024 during Prime Minister Narendra Modi visits to Bhutan. So particularly type of agreements have already been done in March 2024. So now these are being implemented and one of them is the regarding food regulatory. Agreement aims to enhance food safety, align regularity framework, and foster technical cooperation between the two nations. So this is the particular thing, and these are the particular type of memorandums that were signed and that have been done under India and Bhutan cooperation. Left-leaning leader wins Sri Lankan election in political paradigm shift. So left-leaning means he is a leftist leader. That means if you are going to the political ideology, there are three type of ideologies majorly. One is the rightist, one is the leftist, and one is the centrist. So he's a leftist type of ideology. Anura Kumara Disnaika has been elected as Sri Lanka's new president, securing 42% of the vote. Okay, so he secured only 42%, but still he got to be elected as the president. The election marks the first since the country's economic collapse in 2022. So in 2022, as you know, the Sri Lankan's economy collapsed, and after that, this is the first election that is being done. Dissanayaka, leader of the National People Power coalition, defeated opposition leader Sajid Premadasa, who received 23% of the vote. Okay, so he defeated the opposition leader and he got only 23%. The election result signifies significant political shift in Sri Lanka. So now leftist type of ideologies people are coming into the part. So that is why it is being said that it is a type of a significant political shift. So now we have to see that what are the outcomes of his election. Union Minister Piyush Goyal inaugurates Invest India new office in Singapore. Very important, guys. So, Union Minister of Industries and Commerce, Mr. Piyush Goyal, he inaugurated Invest India's new office in Singapore. Singapore is a country that is situated in Malaya Peninsula in the Southeast Asian region. The office will serve as the dedicated point of contact for companies from the region looking to invest in India. This initiative aims to foster collaboration across various sectors in which we are working. So particularly you can get about the objective of the with the name only. The name is Invest India's new office. Okay, so Invest India means that the particular type of investment we are looking, and we are open market, as we can see that we are particularly the sixth largest market in MSCI. So for that purpose also we are particularly putting forward ourselves, so the people will get to know the importance and significance of our market. The new office is expected to strengthen economic ties between India and Singapore. The capital of Singapore is Singapore City. FSSAI and Brazil's MAPA sign MOU to enhance food safety cooperation. The Food Safety and Standard Authority of India signed memorandum of understanding with Brazil's Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock. So Brazil's Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock and particularly India's FSSAI, they both have signed a cooperative memorandum. This particular memorandum strengthened food safety measures between the two countries. So India has already signed a cooperative regularities of food with Bhutan, and on the other side, a in South American continent, Brazil is also under this cooperation. The collaboration will promote bilateral cooperation in food safety sector. So with two nations, India has signed. One is with Bhutan, one is with Brazil. Agreement is expected to enhance the regulatory framework and safety standards of both nations. So capital of Brazil is Brasilia, and the very famous city of Brazil is Rio de Janeiro, where the 2016 Summer Olympics held. One more thing Brazil is famous for, one is the Amazon forest, and the other than that, Amazon river is also flows from Brazil. And other than that, Brazil is also famous for one of the eight wonders of the world, and that is the Christ the Redeemer that is found in that is found in Rio de Janeiro. India Kuwait ties ICCR and GUST sign MOU to teach Hindi. The Indian Council for Cultural Relation and the Gulf University for Science and Technology (GUST) in Kuwait. They have signed MOU to establish ICCR first chair of Indian studies in Kuwait. So in Kuwait, they need to do particular type of studies, and for that purpose, ICCR and particularly GUST, that is the Gulf University for Science and Tech, they are collaborating. And this is the first chair of Indian studies here. Agreement was signed by Ambassador of India of Kuwait, Dr. Adarsh Swaika, and GUST President Professor Basam Alam Madeen. The expert Indian academician will be appointed to teach Hindi at GUST for UP up to 3 years. Okay, so basically the academicians from India will be going to teach Hindi to the students of GUST for the next 3 years. This initiative marks a significant step in promoting Hindi in India related studies in Kuwait. So, particularly India is giving a lot of technical education and also some Hindi education to the Kuwait by signing this contract. Bhupendra Yadav launched Clean the Beach campaign 2024 in Mumbai. So we already talked about it in the last session. So let's just revise it. So we all know Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Mr. Bhupendra Yadav. He spearheaded the Clean the Beach campaign 2024. The campaign was launched on International Coastal Cleanup Day 21 September 2024. It was an event that took place on Juhu Beach in Mumbai, where the ministers actively participated in the cleanup efforts. The initiative aims to raise awareness about the importance of maintaining clean and healthy coastal areas. For that purpose, this particular campaign was initiated by Mr. Bhupendra Yadav. PM visit to Jharkhand, Gujarat and Odisha from 15 to 17 September 2024. So recently, Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Jharkhand, Gujarat and Odisha from 15 to 17 September. He flagged off the Tata Nagar Patna Vande Bharat train and at Tata Nagar Junction Railway Station, Jharkhand. So Tata Nagar Junction is in Jharkhand, and a particular type of train has been launched, that is the Tata Nagar Patna Vande Bharat. It is a Vande Bharat train. PM Modi laid the foundation stone and dedicated various railway projects worth rupees 660 crore in Tata Nagar, Jharkhand. So some 660 crore rupees projects were being launched in Tata Nagar in Jharkhand. He inaugurated the phase second of the Ahmedabad Metro Rail project and the fourth Global Renewable Energy Investors Meet and Expo. PM Modi virtually flagged off India's first Namo Bharat Rapid Rail between Ahmedabad and Bhuj from the Bhuj railway station. Okay, so that's it about this. So please remember, he recently visited Jharkhand, Gujarat, and Odisha in Jaipur to host 25th edition of the IFA Awards. So Jaipur, the capital of Rajasthan, will host the 25th edition of the International Indian Film Academy Awards, that is the IFA, very famous awards. Event will take place from March 7 to 9, 2025 at the JECC Sitapura. Announcement was made during the formal agreement signing ceremony at the Albert Hall. MOU was signed by Rajasthan Tourism Commissioner AP Singh and IFA Vice President Suresh Iyer. So IFA Awards this time is going to be held in India itself, and that is in Jaipur. ADB funds 530 crore rupees water supply. ADB funds rupees 530 crores water supply schemes for 12 cities in Tripura. So Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha, he launched the Mukhyamantri Nagar Unayan Prakalp, a rupees 530 crore water supply project. So as you can see, recently the water week was completed and now a new water supply project, that is the Mukhyamantri Nagar Unayan Prakalp, that is launched in Tripura, and it is a water supply project of Tripura. The project is funded by the Asian Development Bank. The aim is to upgrade drinking water infrastructure in 12 cities across Tripura. The project is expected to be completed in 3 years and will benefit over 75,000 families. So remember, this particular type of scheme or project is being launched in Tripura. Tripura is one of the state of India that is in the northeastern side of the country, and it is surrounded by Bangladesh on three sides. So sometimes this question has also come that which is the state that is being surrounded by Bangladesh on three sides, that is Tripura. ADB approved USD 50 million loan for water resource management and climate resilience in Meghalaya. So Asian Development Bank approved a USD 50 million loan for the climate adaptive community based water harvesting project in Meghalaya. So remember that the Asian Development Bank is helping in developing a water harvesting project. The project aims to enhance water resource management and strengthen climate resilience in Meghalaya. It involves construction of 532 water storage facilities across 12 districts designed for climate resilience. The project will develop 3,000 hectares of common command area to ensure reliable irrigation for farmers and introduce micro irrigation system at the Garo, Jintia and Khasi region. ADB will strengthen the capacity of the Meghalayan State Watershed and Wasteland Development Agency and the Soil and Water Conservation Department for better water resource planning and management. So ADB recently has given 50 million loan for water resource management and climate resilience in Meghalaya. Meghalaya is a particular state that is in the northeastern states of India, and it has the particular capital also, that is the Shillong. And now particular type of project which is particularly dedicated to the water management and other things is being given to Meghalaya. Karnataka, Gujarat, and Tamil Nadu, biggest gainers from the 1990s reforms. So, according to the working paper by the Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister, Karnataka, Gujarat, and Tamil Nadu are the biggest gainers from the 1990s reform. So, I hope you all remember that in 1990s a reform was done, and in that reform, particularly a particular type of thing has happened, that is liberalization, privatization and globalization. So LPG reforms came, and a particular report is being given by Economic Advisory which is said that Karnataka, Gujarat and Tamil Nadu are the biggest gainer because of these reforms. Paper focuses on the relative performance of states using indicators like share in India's GDP and relative per capita income. Karnataka, Gujarat, Delhi, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, and Haryana, they have increased their shares in the national GDP. In contrast, West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Bihar, Punjab, and Assam shares in India's overall GDP have decreased. So the GDP of these states have decreased over the period of time, but some southern states and western states have created some more GDP. FATF report on India, observation and significance. So, Financial Action Task Force released its mutual evaluation report on India after an on-site assessment in November 2023. So, first of all, FATF, what is FATF? FATF is a particular body that take care of all the things related to the money laundering and all the things related to that, where the financial money is going on in a particular country. And FATF is also one of the country that can particularly barred any country from taking any kind of investment which is being involved in terrorism and other activities. India, a FATF member since 2020, was placed in the regular follow-up category, a positive outcome given previous objections from some developed countries. The report highlighted areas for improvement, including the prosecution of money laundering and terror financing cases. It also emphasized the need for to protect the non-profit sector and terrorist abuse and implement preventive measures. As I said, that it is all working in the terror financing, money laundering, and all these things. So it has evaluated India's report and has given a good mark towards India's financial thing. And particularly, India became the member of FATF in which year? In 2020. MOLEs increased PF withdrawal limit to rupees 1 lakh from 50,000. So recently, Union Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandviya announced an increase in the PF withdrawal limit to rupees 1 lakh from 50,000. So now you can get a withdrawal of 1 lakh rupees apart from 50,000, not 50,000. 50,000 was earlier limit. Now you can get 1 lakh rupees. Employees who have not completed 6 months in their current job are now eligible to withdraw amounts which was previously prohibited. The Government of India is working on a proposal to increase the income ceiling under EPFO and ESIC from the current rupees 15,000 and 21,000 per month. This moves aim to provide great financial flexibility to employees for personal financial needs. So this is all done under this particular project, and MOL, Ministry of Labor and Employment, they have increased the particular PF amount to be increased from 1 lakh from 50,000. IDFC First Bank Limited launched Ashwa and Mayura credit cards. So let's see that what it is. So IDFC First Bank, they have created two new credit cards, Ashwa and Mayura. They are under the premium credit card segment. IDFC First Ashwa card is a premium metal card designed for affluent customers powered by the Visa network. IDFC First Mayura credit card combines modern travel benefits with a design inspired by Indian heritage, specifically the peacock. So basically, there are two cards. One is the Ashwa credit card, which is dedicated to the people who are involved with any different type of purchasing, high demand of purchasing, high rise of purchasing. And the other one is regarding the travel benefits. That is called a Mayura credit card. Okay, so that is the reference. And particularly, the Reserve Bank of India approved the reappointment of Vaidyanath as the managing director and CEO of IDFC First Limited for 3 years. Remember this also, effective from 19th December to 18th of December 2027. SEBI amended issue and listing non-convertible securities rules to streamline public issuance of debt securities. So again, SEBI has done some kind of changes in the listing of non-convertible securities and also regarding the public issuance of debt securities. So SEBI, the Security Exchange Board of India, they have amended the issuing of the list of non-convertible securities. The amendment aimed to streamline the process of public issuance of debt securities and simplify disclosure requirement. SEBI reduced the time period for seeking public comment on draft offer documents from 7 working days to 1 day for listed issuers and 5 days for others. And also, the requirement of PAN and personal address disclosure of promoters in offer documents has been eliminated. Now you don't need to give these type of documents. All the things will be done directly with all the earlier information that has been given. SBI sanctioned thermal project loans of rupees 10,050 crore to DVC to develop 60-100 megawatt USCTPP in Koderma. So let us learn that what it is. So State Bank of India sanctioned rupees term loan facility of rupees 10,050 crore to Damodar Valley Corporation. Damodar Valley Corporation is the one of the earliest corporation or project that was started as a particular type of hydroelectric projects in India. The loan will develop on ultra supercritical thermal power projection with capacity of 1600 megawatt in Koderma, Jharkhand. Okay, so this particular facility will be in Jharkhand. The project involves the construction of two units of 800 megawatt and it aligns with the India's long-term energy goals. The loan agreement was exchanged by senior officials from SBI and DVC, including Ashwini Kumar Tiwari, MD, Corporate Banking and Subsidiaries, SBI, Arup Sarkar, Member Finance, DVC. So remember that SBI has sanctioned a loan to construct a USCTPP, a Damodar Valley Corporation in Jharkhand. ISRO in space and NSIL achieve milestone. We discussed it already. Let's just revise it. So they have signed 75 technology transfer agreement with non-governmental entities like particularly some of the particular companies which are working in the private as a private sector in space agencies. So the TTA was signed in Space Bangalore with companies like Anbond Limited and Salvo Industries Private Limited. The agreement aims to boost private participation in space technology. Initiative aim is to expected to expand the source scope for commercial applications and overall growth. So why this particular thing is important? Because as much as this market will grow, all the innovations will be done and new type of technology is being developed and it will become more economical because there will be a lot of competition, and in that case new particular type of economy will being launched under this particular sector. MOI's secretary M. Ravichandran unveiled Integrated Ocean Energy Atlas of Inquis. So, Dr. M. Ravichandran, secretary of the Ministry of Earth Sciences, he launched the Integrated Ocean Energy Atlas of the Indian EEZ. So, let's see that what it is. So, Atlas developed the Indian National Center for Ocean Informatics Center, highlights renewable energy potential with the India EEZ. So, particular type of Atlas particular type of project is being launched for renewable energy. It identifies areas with high energy generation potential, serving as a source for policymakers, industries, and research. So, for the research purpose for policy making and industry, this is being done. The atlas cover marine meteorological energy forms like solar and wind, and hydrological energy forms such as waves, tides, and currents. Okay, so basically this particular project will take care of all the type of energies that can be formed out of solar, the wind, hydrological energy, such as waves, tides, and currents. Currents are particularly a flow of water that is over the oceans and also below the oceans, beneath the surface, beneath the top surface. It provides annual, monthly, and daily energy estimates accessible via web GIS interface at 5 kilometer grid resolution. So it will also help us in understanding that what amount of energy has been created. India's historic triumph at the 2024 Chess Olympiad. So we have discussed it. So this event was held in Budapest, Hungary, and India achieved a historic victory at the 2024 Chess Olympiad. India secured gold medals in both men's and women's category. Men's team achieved the victory by 3.5 to 0.15 over Slovenia, and women's team got their success with a 3.5 to zero point 0.5 against Azerbaijan. So remember, they got a gold medal. This thing we also discussed. Indian wrestling champion Sangram Singh makes historic MMA debut. Remember his name, Sangram Singh, and this marks a kind of a benchmark and a pioneering inauguration of Indian athlete or Indian sports persons into the MMA. What is MMA? Mixed martial arts, which includes boxing and kickboxing. That is a mix of both the things in a particular cage like ring. So that includes Sagram Singh. Sagram Singh is going to be the part of, has become the part of it. Lando Norris triumphs in thrilling Singapore Grand Prix 2024. We also learned about it. Let's just revise it. So Lando Norris of McLaren secured his third career victory in Formula One at the Singapore Grand Prix. So on September 22, he particularly won this particular tournament. Norris won showcase his growing prowess in the sport. So he is the upcoming talent and now he started showing his prowess. The victory added fresh excitement to the championship battle. Once again, India A clinches the Leap Trophy in thrilling final against India C. So basically, India A and India C were in the finals of the Leap Trophy, and once again, a kind of a dramatic end of a final match has been done, where we were hoping that this particular match is going to be end in a draw, but at the end, particular India A, they clinched some wickets and at final, and in the final hour they got the victory by 132 runs. So remember, India A got a victory against the India C. International Sign Language Day, a particular day that is dedicated to help or to create awareness regarding the deaf people. So UN General Assembly, they proclaimed 23rd September as the International Day for Sign Language. The day aims to raise awareness about the importance of sign language for human rights of people who are deaf. The resolution recognizes 23rd September as the International Day of Sign Language. World Rhino Day. World Rhino Day is celebrated annually on September 22. The day provides an opportunity for organization, NGOs, Jews, and the public to celebrate rhinos. This is also very important because they are most vulnerable and they are the particular prime targets to get them killed for their horn. And recently, we also got a report that great one horn rhino is under threat under the IUCN vulnerable condition. World Rhino Day has been celebrated internationally by rhino experts and advocates. The day aims to raise awareness about rhino conservation efforts. So remember, 22 September is dedicated to World Rhino Day. International Day of Peace 2024. So the United Nations International Day of Peace is observed annually on 21st September. 2024 theme is cultivating a culture of peace. Okay, so this particular day, if we talk about 2nd of October, that is the International Day of Non-Violence, and the International Day of Peace is on 21st of September. The year marks the 25th anniversary of United Nations General Assembly adoption of the Declaration and Program Action on the Culture of Peace. The day aims to strengthen the ideals of peace within and among all nations and peoples. Okay, so please remember 21st September is the International Day of Peace. World Alzheimer Day. Alzheimer is a disease that is associated with brain, and it is a disease in which a person lost its ability to get the memory. So World Alzheimer Day is observed annually on 21st September to raise awareness about Alzheimer disease and other forms of dementia. 2024 campaign centers around the taglines time to act on dementia, time to act on Alzheimer. Okay, so particularly theme is time to act on dementia and time to act on Alzheimer. The day is observed during World Alzheimer Month, an international campaign by Alzheimer Disease Internationals. World Alzheimer Day was first launched on 21st September 1994 by ADI's annual conference in Edinburgh, Scotland. International Red Panda Day 2024 September 21. So International Red Panda Day is observed annually on 3rd of Saturday of September to raise awareness about the conservation of red pandas. So 22nd of September is a World Rhino Day and 21st of September is International Red Panda Day. The day aims to educate people about the threats red pandas face in the wild and encourage conservation efforts. IIPD 2024 was observed on 21st September 2024. The day was launched in 2010 by the Red Panda Network, a non-profit organization dedicated to saving red pandas and their habitat. International Coastal Cleanup Day. So, International Coastal Cleanup Day is observed annually on 3rd of Saturday of September to raise awareness about the coastal cleanliness. So, coastal cleanliness is the thing which is important. We need to take care of the coastal areas of all the countries, and to particularly aware people about this, we have created a day that is called the International Coastal Cleanup Day on 3rd of Saturday of September. Theme is See the Change. The day was first organized by the Ocean Conservancy in 1986. The event aimed to educate the public about the adverse impact of pollution in marine life. Okay, so the International Coastal Cleanup Day is dedicated on 21st of September. So remember, the theme is See the Change. Another one, S&P Global Report, India on track to become world's third largest economy by financial year 31 and projected annual growth of 6.7%. According to S&P Global Report, India Forward Emerging Perspectives, India is on track to become the third largest economy by financial year 31. So another report, another day, and it is again projecting that India is going to have a particular GDP growth of 6.7%. The report projects on annual growth rate of 6.7% for India. India's GDP grew by 8.2% in financial year 24 and is expected to grow at 6.8% in financial year 25. Sustained reforms are crucial for improving business, transaction, logistics, and boosting private sector investment. So remember all these things that is important regarding this. Chiranjeevi sets Guinness World Record as the most prolific Indian film star. Megastar Chiranjeevi has been recognized by Guinness World Record as the most prolific actor dancer in the Indian film industry. Mr. Chiranjeevi, I hope you all know, he is a very famous actor and has done a lot of films in South India. And if we talk about Mr. Chiranjeevi, so he has been given this award, the most prolific actor award by Guinness World Record. Over 45 years, he has performed 24,000 dance moves in 537 songs across 156 films. The honor was conferred on 20th September 2024 during a special event. Chiranjeevi expressed gratitude for the recognition and attributing his success to the art of dance and collaboration with directors, producers, and choreographers. His brother, Mr. Kalyan, is also famous and he's a politician, actor turned politician. And he became very famous recently during the Andhra Pradesh election and also the Lok Sabha election in Andhra Pradesh, where he got all the Andhra Pradesh seats for the Lok Sabha under his party. Bollywood producer Vinod Bachchan honored with Global Prestige Award at the UK Parliament. So, Bollywood film producer Vinod Bachchan was honored at the Global Prestige Award at the House of Lords, UK Parliament. The award recognizes his outstanding contribution to the Indian film industry and promoting Indian culture globally. The ceremony was attended by Lord Bellamy Casey and Lord Rami Ranger. Vinod Bachchan has produced Bollywood hits like Tanu Weds Manu. I hope now you get to know that who is Vinod Bachchan. And Jila Ghaziabad, Gini Wed Sunny, Shadi Mein Zarur Aana. So these type of famous films are being produced by Vinod Bachchan, and now he got the prestigious Global Prestige Award at the UK Parliament. Remember his name. India to host World Audio Visual and Entertainment Summit. We already discussed about it. Let's just revise it. So from February 5 to 9, 2025, the inaugural World Audio Visual and Entertainment Summit is going to be held. It will cover the entire media entertainment spectrum in the global scale. The event is expected to enhance India's influence in the global media and entertainment sector. Okay, so remember this. This is going to be held in India and it will be a kind of a boost thing that will provide boost to the entertainment industry in India. Prime Minister attended the 6th Quad Leader Summit in Wilmington, Delaware. So recently, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he visited in the 6th Quad Leader Summit in Wilmington, Delaware on 21st September 2024. So PM Modi was on a visit to New York or you can say USA when he was attending the Quad meeting and also a bilateral meeting with USA and also was India, Mr. Narendra Modi is going to be the representative this time at the United Nations General Assembly. The summit was hosted by US President Joseph R. Biden, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese of Australia, and Fumio Kishida of Japan also attended the summit. As you know, that Quad summit is a particular thing which includes 4 countries, which are USA, Australia, Japan, and other than that UK. So 4 countries they particularly collectively known as Quad countries. The leader discussed various strategic and economic issues of mutual interests. ICAIRE classified as UNESCO's Category 2 center at the Global AI Summit in Riyadh. So recently, the Saudi Data and Artificial Intelligence Authority and UNESCO announced the classification of the International Center for Artificial Intelligence Research and Ethics as a Category 2 center. So this is a Category 2 center that is dedicated by the Saudi Arabia. The classification was announced during the 3rd Global AI Summit held from September 10 to 12, 2024 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. So this is the 3rd summit. It was started in 2023, the first summit held in UK, London. The classification highlights Saudi Arabia's leadership in AI ethics and its commitment to the UN Sustainable Development Goals. So basically, under this, they have highlighted that AI should be used ethically and not for misuse. And also it is one of also a commitment to the UN Sustainable Development Goal. Saudi Arabia was an early adopter of UNESCO's AI ethics recommendation, endorsed by 193 countries in November 2021. So that is another point regarding this. So remember, Global AI Summit, the third Global AI Summit held in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Jitendra J. Jadhav assumed charges as the Director General of Aeronautical Development Agency. So recently, Jitendra J. Jadhav, he assumed the charges as the Director General of Aeronautical Development Agency. He has been holding additional charge of Program Director and Director of ADA since September 2022. Jadhav joined ADA in 1999 and has 37 years of experience in combat aircraft design and development. So this is all done, and now he will be the charge of Aeronautical Development Agency. He served as the director of CSIR NAL from 2016 to 2022 and was instrumental in initial operation clearance of Tejas LCA. So let's summarize that what we have learned, that India-Bhutan deepen cooperation on food safety. Left-leaning leader wins Sri Lankan election in political paradigm shift. Union Minister Piyush Goyal inaugurate Invest India's new office in Singapore. And again, FSSAI and Brazil again signed a cooperation other than Bhutan for food safety cooperation. India and Kuwait ties ICCR and GUS signs MOU to teach Hindi. In national news, we have Bhupendra Yadav launches Clean the Beach campaign 2024. PM visit to Jharkhand, Gujarat and Odisha from 15 to 17 September. Jaipur to host for 25th edition of the IFA Awards. ADB funds rupees 530 crore water supply schemes for 12 cities in Tripura. ADB approved 50 million USD loan for water source management and climate resilience. Karnataka, Gujarat and Tamil Nadu, biggest gainers from 1990 reforms, EACPM. FATF report on India, observation and significance. MOLE increased PF withdrawal limit to rupees 1 lakh from 50,000. IDFC First Bank Limited launched Ashwa and Maurya credit cards. SEBI amended issues and listing non-convertible securities. SBI sanctioned thermal project loans of rupees 7,050 crore to DVC and develop 1600 megawatt in Koderma. ISRO in space and SIL achieved milestone. MOES Secretary M. Ravichandran unveiled Integrated Ocean Energy Atlas for Inquise. India's historic triumph at 2024 Chess Olympiad held in Budapest. India wrestling champion Sagram Singh makes historic MMA debut. Lando Norris triumphs in thrilling Singapore Grand Prix. India A clinches the Leap Trophy in thrilling final against India C. International Sign Language Day 2024, World Rhino Day, International Day of Peace, World Alzheimer Day, and International Red Panda Day. These are the important days we discussed. International Coastal Cleanup Day. S&P Global Report, India on track to become world's third largest economy by 31 and projected annual growth of 6.7%. Chiranjeevi sets Guinness World Record as the most prolific Indian film star. Bollywood producer Vinod Bachchan honored with the Global Prestige Award at the UK Parliament. India to host World Audio Visual and Entertainment Summit. Prime Minister attends the 6th Quad Leader Summit in Wilmington. ICAIRE classified as UNESCO's Category 2 Center at the Global AI Summit in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Jitendra J. Jadhav assumed charges as the Director General of Aeronautical Development Agency. And that's it in this session. I hope you all get to know a lot. And we will meet in the next session in which we will discuss some more current affairs. Till then, bye-bye. Take care, everyone. And see you soon.